Alex, Max, and Charles, back to back.
Yeah.
They're all going in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Every single one of those fighters.
Loves. I have so much respect for them. So much.
But you stopped them all with a knockout.
Yeah.
Does that not feel
crazy, right? It is, to be honest. Why I would lie you? Like, I don't want to lie you. It is. And now Justin Gaethje. To be able to knock out Walt, Max Holloway, Charles, and Justin, it's just crazy. Like, I respect them like so much. Great athletes. They have done so many great things.
Well, look at what Volk's done after you.
Bro.
Sensational fighter.
Everything I can say about them is like respect.
Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. How do you think the fight's gonna go?
To be honest, I don't know how Justin Gaethje should fight Ilia Topuria. I will say that just wrestling against Ilia, but Justin Gaethje, he's not wrestling. He's gonna tuck his hand and try to punch like how he does, but that's what Ilia will study him. He will study him and then he will exactly punch right there, you know? I think this fight is perfect for Ilia. Like, just Ilia knocks people out. Like, if he touches you and he knocks you out.
Ilia Topuria fighting for the lightweight title against the interim title champion, Justin Gaethje. Mighty Mouse, what do you think?
I like that fight. I think it's a great fight. I think after spending a little bit of time with Justin Gaethje at the Celebrity Football, the way he was fighting Patty Pillman, I was kind of confused. It's like, you kept circling this power. Then when you talked to him, he was like, he didn't hit hard. Patty doesn't hit hard. He can't kick. His footwork sucks ass. So
yeah, that's why I just kind of went,
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, well, all right. And then, you know, him fighting Ilia Topuria is probably one of the most technical, sound athletes that I've seen in mixed martial arts, meaning that like his cadence of a rhythm when he boxes, when he hits pads, everything he does is strategic, right? And so
it's also surgical.
The
precision is perfect. There's no telegraph. There's no opening.
Yeah.
He sets things up.
Yeah.
The timing is ridiculous.
Yep.
You know, and then of course combine that with the power that he has. One shot is truly all it takes.
I mean, it's the celebration of the 250th birthday of the greatest country on God's green earth, you know,
yes, it is.
America. And, you know, you'd think that there'd be more American fighters on it from top to bottom. You'd think that there'd maybe be some favorable matchups for the American, but to send Gaethje out there to get slaughtered, I mean, Topuria is the best fighter on the planet right now. No one can, I think, dispute that. I mean, he's
good. He's very good.
He's just finishing these guys, Holloway, Volkanovski, and Oliveira. He's just on another level right now. He's in his prime, and you know, Gaethje's on his way down, and there's no, you know, beating Father Time. So, you know, I just feel like they could have put more Americans in bigger fights, and they didn't put the best American fighters on the card. You know, you put Gaethje, I mean, he's a good American fighter for sure, but you know, there's other great American fighters. I'm happy Sean O'Malley's on there. You know, he's going to put on a good show for sure, but you know, Michael Chandler, 41, 42-year-old Michael Chandler, you know, he's a punching bag
And that kid's good too. Roofy's good.
Yeah, so another guy, he's getting sent to slaughter on our birthday for America.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying anything, but I've heard some of the stuff they're going to do to start the event. It's insane. It is mind-blowing.
Will this be the biggest spectacle in the history of MMA?
I don't see how you can outdo this.
Like, it's going to outshine Note.
As I say,
outshine 300.
Obviously, I've heard a couple of things, right? From good sources, very, very good sources of things that are going to happen. And it's just going to be mind-blowing. I'm in no position to be releasing that stuff and spoiling it. That's all to be surprises and stuff. But the production levels of what they're doing and the extra touches of what they're doing. I mean, Dana's already spoke about, you know, there's going to be 85,000 people across the street at the Ellipse. There's going to be all kinds of functions going on there and a lot of fun and fan interaction and engagements. And like, it's just going to be a huge
I heard Trump say that people are going to walk into the Oval Office. They're going to get taped up and wrapped in the Oval Office.
As the clock ticks down the seconds, the hype for the fight between Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje at the White House is not only speeding, but it's blowing up. Everyone has their views on the matter, whether it's analysts or fighters, and nobody seems to agree. Will this be the time that Topuria demonstrates his dominance over the division, or will Gaethje tear him apart and show him what true fighting prowess looks like? Let's break it down.
Yeah. What are your early thoughts on Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria?
Ooh, tough fight. Yeah, I think, you know, Topuria is a data collector. He's going to see holes in the defense. I think some of those things that you and I talked about that maybe Justin was kind of overexposing. I think Topuria is going to look at those things and try to exploit those. If you're going to reverse engineer your game plan.
And once you get to the point where the fighters themselves are giving you the breakdowns, the story only gets more heated. Even Merab Dvalishvili has admitted that there are certain factors that make it tough to determine a winning route for Gaethje to take. It is almost second nature for Gaethje to look for the exchange that would see him go in hard to return fire with all his strength.
Who do you have for that fight? Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. I know you're gonna pick Ilia. How do you think the fight's gonna go? Like, what do you think Justin Gaethje could do to dethrone Ilia Topuria?
So, to be honest, I don't know how Justin Gaethje should fight Ilia Topuria. I will say that just wrestling against Ilia, but Justin Gaethje he's not wrestling. But I think the Justin, he's gonna tuck his hand and try to punch like how he does, but that's what Ilia will study him. He will study him and then he will exactly punch right there, you know? And I think this fight is perfect for Ilia, like, because Justin Gaethje, he just box and then throws cupcakes, which is Ilia does same thing. And then in exchange, just Ilia knocks people out. Like, if you exchange it, if he touches you, like
All right, so forget everything you thought you knew about fighting contracts, because this story goes way deeper than just signing some papers. We're talking about a sacred code here, an unwritten law that got shattered right out in the open for everyone to see. You're about to dive into what might be one of the most absolutely explosive callouts in the entire history of combat sports. And that's not an exaggeration. Our man Arman Serukian, a fighter known for calculated, strategic aggression inside the octagon, just tore through Ryan Garcia's carefully constructed public image like it was tissue paper. And here's the thing, he didn't just politely ask for a fight. He demanded a war. A bare-knuckle style clash with face shots, elbows, the whole brutal package. And not just against Ryan, but against him and his guy at the same time. Let that sink in. This isn't your typical fight hype or social media beef. This is a full-blown gauntlet thrown down live for the world to see. A global superstar suddenly forced into a raw, street-level challenge he clearly didn't expect, and definitely wasn't prepared for. Now the real question isn't whether this fight happens. It's how badly Ryan Garcia misjudged Serukian's resolve, and what he was actually willing to risk. Because when you break it down, the implications are massive. This situation completely destroys the line between a polished boxing superstar, sponsorships, followers, brand image, and the raw, unforgiving reality of a top-tier MMA fighter. This isn't PR drama. It's personal. You can hear it in every word. Serukian, a man who's gone toe-to-toe with elite killers in the UFC lightweight division, isn't interested in some friendly sparring session. He's here to collect what he believes he's owed. And yeah, money is part of it. But this goes deeper. This is about respect. Ryan Garcia, who's mastered social media and built a massive online presence, suddenly finds himself in a situation he can't control. This isn't scripted content. This is a real fighter demanding real consequences. And at the center of it all, a handshake deal, a broken promise, $40,000, and a disagreement that cuts deeper than any punch. Ryan tries to defend himself, claiming he didn't know the other guy was a professional fighter. But that excuse doesn't land the way he thinks it does. In the fight world, your word is everything. You don't get to rewrite the terms after the fact. That's where everything shifts. Serukian calls it out directly. No diplomacy. No sugarcoating. Just a straight accusation. Where's the money? Ryan deflects. Says it wasn't a real fight. Tries to reframe the deal. But the more he explains, the worse it sounds. It starts looking less like a misunderstanding and more like someone trying to dodge accountability. And that's when Serukian flips the entire situation. He stops talking about money. I'm willing to just fight. Let's fight. That's it. That's the moment everything changes. This isn't about 40K anymore. It's about pride. About respect. About settling it the only way fighters truly understand. Then it escalates even further. Face shots, elbows, no rules. And then the craziest part, he offers to fight Ryan and his guy at the same time. That's not just confidence. That's a statement. Ryan, almost caught in the momentum, starts agreeing piece by piece. Elbows. Okay. Rounds. Let's discuss. Suddenly, this isn't just talk. It's turning into an actual fight negotiation. But then comes the reality check. Ryan asks, "Are you going to wear elbow pads?" Serukian's response, "No." That single word changes everything. Because now it's real. No safety net. No exhibition. Just raw, dangerous combat. And just like that, what started as a $40,000 dispute turns into one of the wildest fight challenges we've ever seen. Now the world is watching. Will Ryan Garcia actually step into a hybrid fight against a dangerous MMA contender like Arman Tsarukyan? Or was this a moment that spiraled way out of control? Either way, one thing is clear, this isn't just drama anymore. This is a potential career-defining moment for both fighters. And it all started with a broken handshake. Alright, so forget everything you thought you knew about fighting contracts because this story goes way deeper than just signing some papers. We're talking about a sacred code here, an unwritten law that got shattered right out in the open for everyone to see. You're about to dive into what might be one of the most absolutely explosive callouts in the entire history of combat sports. And that's not an exaggeration. Our man Arman Tsarukyan, a fighter known for calculated, strategic aggression inside the octagon, just tore through Ryan Garcia's carefully constructed public image like it was tissue paper. And here's the thing, dangerous MMA contender like Arman Tsarukyan? Or was this a moment that spiraled way out of control? Either way, one thing is clear, this isn't just drama anymore. This is a potential career-defining moment for both fighters. And it all started with a broken handshake.